Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am not in my craft room today. I'm actually in my garden near my pomegranate tree. I just took off all the pomegranates for this season. It is done. That's why it's turning yellow. But we had about a total of about 50 pomegranates this year, and it's been increasing every year. So it's about 30 years old. We do keep it trimmed low so that we could get the fruit. But I would say in the last 5 years, it's been steadily increasing. And I think it has to do with more sunlight that it's getting now that some of the oak trees have been removed. And we do get a long summer here. We're in zone 9B. So we get our last frost is usually in March, and our first frost is in the middle of November. So we have a very long growing season, and we have about 3 months of temperatures between 100 and 110, which the pomegranates thrive in. So that's really helped our production for this year. And we didn't have too many of the 110 days, so we were just about 105 the whole time. So it was really good. Today I'm going to be canning up some of the juice that I was able to get, and I will walk you through my process. And I look forward to showing you how it all came together. Thank you.
So here I put all the pomegranates in some water, so when I cut them in half, the juice that inevitably flows out just goes into the sink instead of to the counters or cutting board. I just put it right in the sink. The water doesn't do anything for the pomegranate, doesn't hurt it, and it gives it a little extra rinse. And then as I'm cleaning out the inside, I have another bowl of water, and I do it all under the water so that it doesn't splatter everywhere. Because even doing this, I'll find splatters on the walls and the counters. I don't know where they come from. They just splatter. So I try to keep everything under the water when I'm actually cleaning up the rind, because you got to get it. I get every little one out of there. So I do it over after I slice them in half with the knife. Then I put them into there. And then after I get so many, I'm going to rinse this, put it in a strainer, and then rinse them and start getting them processed for juice. Now I do the same process if I'm just going to use the aerials for seeds, but I already have a big gallon container in the freezer of seeds. So this batch, I'm going to add to the others that I did yesterday for juice, and then I think I'm going to can them up in the water bath canning. So that's the plan today. This is the aerials from about 16 pomegranates, sizes small, medium, and large. There was probably more medium than there were large on this batch. Kind of didn't, the end of the tree, the crop on the tree, so they were a little bit smaller than the first batch. But now this should be enough to get over 2 quarts of juice. So I'm going to put this in the blender, blend it up, and then I just strain it a bunch of times, as many times as I can, and I'm actually going to put it through a towel to strain it even more. And I'll show you as I do that. It doesn't look appetizing, and I'm sure it's not, but this is after I strain it through the tea towel as best as I can. Then all I get is the leftover aerial pulp and stuff that I don't want in my juice. So this, I put it in the garbage, but there are definitely recipes where you can make muffins and all kinds of other stuff because it's like a brand. I'm not going there. I just throw it away. But that's what, after each batch, every so often I squeeze it out. I get this, throw it in the garbage, and then I'm going to make another batch. So today's batch of 16 pomegranates made 2 quarts of juice after I strained it a multitude of times. So this should be, there's still going to be pulp in it, which is good for us. So hopefully, and I already did a batch that has the same amount. So I should be able to can water bath 4 quarts of juice.
My first batch has 6 jars, which are pint-sized jars, and then I'm going to hot pack the juice, so I've heated that up to like 190, and I'll put those in, the sauce in there to a 1/4 inch headspace, and I have the lids and all the equipment needed ahead of time. I do put lemon juice in the bottom of each jar.
They're popping, so we know it's a good sign when they start popping. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the colors of these jars. After I do these 6, I have a little bit more to do, and I'll probably put them in a quart, a little bit bigger jar. How exciting.
Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's a little bit different than card making, but I had to get those preserved as we are done with the pomegranates and on to different things. So I will be back in my craft room next week. So please hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll know when I make my next video. I do appreciate you watching these, and I look forward to seeing you in future ones.